que ya todo lo encontré en tu mano. Mi mano. Hey guys, Michael J. Solar here, and welcome to another episode of Stuck in the Truck. As always, have to start off with a little bit of gratitude and just letting everybody know how grateful I am that you guys continue to watch, share, like, and subscribe to this channel. It means the absolute world to me, knowing that you guys are taking the information and putting it out there for yourselves to use and for others. So remember, just to continue moving this forward and helping other people, because the best way to success is not worrying about it for you, helping others achieve their goals as well. Make sure you like, subscribe on our YouTube channel, podcast, your favorite platform on the podcast, and so much more. Today's episode, I want to discuss what I would like to say one of the biggest things is fear and how it gets in our way of climbing the ladder of success. I would have to say this comes up pretty much in every conversation I ever had with somebody in reference to becoming an entrepreneur, doing anything of the sort, becoming an entrepreneur, dog training, doing anything in particular, becoming a better police officer, a better manager, better employee. People literally are scared of what others think. What if it goes wrong? It's what I like to call the what if factor. My normal rebuttal to this is that it doesn't matter what if, it only matters the what is. And this is the key to remember, because what if is made up BS and it doesn't matter. You know, what if this happened? What if that happened? What if is BS. If you're putting emotion in deciding that every decision is what if this, what if this, what if this, never make the decisions off the what if. Only make the decisions on the what is. You have complete control over everything that you do. You have control over how things come back at you, how you project them out. So the what is the factor. Do you have the financial stability to take the leap? Do you have these abilities to succeed? Do you have the fortitude not to quit? Do you have that stuff? That's the question you should be asking when you are looking to move in that direction or making certain levels of decisions. That's what you want to be looking for. The what is factor. You know, stop allowing fear to shut you down. I mean, literally, fear kills more dreams of success than any failure ever has. So if you're like, I fear failing, are you literally, what? Failing is the number one way to success. You have to fail. Have to. Failure is the fastest way to succeed. You need to find out what works and what doesn't. Thomas Edison said it best. I never failed at making a light bulb. I just discovered 1,000 ways not to make one. Think about that for a second. What do you think? The guy just woke up one day and had the perfect light bulb? I mean, even to present day, light bulbs are constantly coming out bigger, better, more efficient, safer. But meanwhile, when we look back, it took one person or two people or three people to discover what didn't work in order to discover what does work. So with those things being said, I really want you to start looking at 2021 as the what is factor. No more do you want to hide in your shadows. No more do you want to reward yourself for being scared, fearful. You want to take your steps, line out your journal, and take the steps that are going to push you in the direction of the what is. You guys are the ones that are going to determine your successes. You're the one that's going to be able to push yourself over the edge. You're the one that's going to get there. And remember, if you're thinking inside the box and you're playing it safe, you're not going to go anywhere. The box is meant to be broken. Break that bitch. You know what I mean? Get out there and get over that hump, because that's what you need to be doing. If you're always thinking, oh, what is everybody else doing? What does everybody else think? I didn't get a whole lot amount of likes on social media. Not many people like me on my Instagram or my TikTok or Snapchat or whatever. Who cares? Truth be told is there's many different lights you have to look at when you're thinking about your marketing, your growth, your points. And last week we talked about leadership and how you have a major impact on the people around you by your decision making. And that's why I make these shows, because I believe that more people need to see and be around what I feel is good leadership, which myself. And I'm trying to be cocky here. I'm just trying to say that I do my best every day. I wake up trying to figure out ways to improve and help others achieve their dreams and wants. So now that I'm at a red light, I want to read something to you, which is the definition of fear. It says this: fear, an unpleasant emotion caused by the belief that someone or something is dangerous, likely to cause pain, or a threat. So let's think about unpleasant emotion. Neither of that is fact. Anytime we have a phrase when you work with me that if you start your sentence with "I feel," whatever follows that is pretty much garbage, because we can only make the decisions on the facts. The facts are the facts. That's the only thing we can make the decisions on. It's not saying that I shrug off anything that's emotional. I listen, I'm concerned, I take it into consideration, but I can't make decisions off of emotions. I have to make the decisions off the facts. So if we need a new roof, it doesn't matter that you like the old roof. The roof is leaking, it needs to be replaced. The facts are there's a hole in it, it needs to go. But it has memories, it's got to go. This is how you have to start looking at stuff. Next big thing. Fear, false evidence appearing real. So let's break that down. False evidence appearing real. That's what fear spells. So that means if you are scared, this is that time where you have to put your big pants on, take that step, leap forward. Because most likely, whatever's on the other side is going to be the most rewarding thing you've ever achieved. I mean, honestly, if you ever faced your own challenge and gone to that next level, how pumped are you that you've gotten to that next level? How pumped are you that you took on that obstacle? I mean, honestly, how often have you ever faced one of your fears and felt failure at the end of it? Probably never. So stop falling victim to it. It's 2021. You're ready to be that leader. You're ready to be that person that others are looking to. Are you ready to take that leap into entrepreneurship, opening your own company, rocking and rolling, taking on promotions, doing whatever it is that you want? That's what it's all about. Fear is nothing that you should allow to live in your world. Take it. You got it. I mean, you got it. It's that simple. Fear is just an emotion that blinds us from the road to success. So another quick quote I have here, and I wish I knew where it came from, which is this, is fear is nothing more than an obstacle that stands in the way of progress. I mean, you can't say it any better than that, right? It's the obstacle in the way of progress. So I'm going to ask, as we, again, these are always open to comments. I would love to see comments, people interact on us, and it literally gives bigger, better ideas. And I tell people all the time that, I wake up every morning facing fears, one of which is doing these podcasts and these live shows on Facebook when I record them live. It's one of my biggest fears that I have is that you guys are thinking I'm fat, ugly, too hairy, annoying. I won't get any followers. I will not get my message out. All of these things go through my mind, creating a level of fear or anxiety. And when you think about it, why do I do it if I'm so nervous? Why do I come off as I'm not scared? Well, it's because I'm not going to allow fear to dictate to me what I do. Now, I'm not going to tell you that it was an instantaneous decision. It took me a long time to do this kind of stuff. But once I decided that I was going to make fear my bitch, then that's what I did. And I moved it into that next level. I moved it to where it needed to be so I could take that next leap, which is buying locations, moving on, helping other people build their business, doing the things that do this stuff. And in particular, speaking. Public speaking is one of the most difficult things in the world for me. I mean, literally just being the head of a staff meeting a couple of weeks ago took so much energy out of me because I knew that in that staff meeting, everything I said was going to be listened. Everybody was staring at me. That was really scary for me. Very, very scary for me. It literally wore me down, tired me out, exhausted me. When I do these speaking engagements, when I do these podcasts, wears me out because it takes a lot for me to face my anxieties. It takes a lot for me to get through the fear of being judged. But I also know that if I don't do it, you won't hear the message. And if you don't hear the message, it won't go out the right way. So that's what I really want you guys to take away from me today, is simply knowing that we are here together. You don't have to be fearful. It is time for you to take that leap, take on your challenges, own them, make them your bitch. You're going to fears. And all you really have to do, write them down, figure out each step of the way so you can reward yourself as you conquer each step. Don't always shoot for the big goal. Remember, the goal is broken down steps that achieve rewards, right? So you have to be rewarding yourself along the way. This is what it comes down to for you and I know you guys got it. So as I'm getting closer to pulling into my office, I really want to sit here and say thank you again for listening. Go conquer your dreams. I'm here if you need me. Always feel free to reach out. I'm always available for anybody that wants to take the next step on their journey. I'll see you guys next week. Thanks for watching Stuck in the Truck.